Good people, it's blunt, but don't gas. As per usual, got Buckstar with me. He's good. He's somewhat preoccupied. I'll explain more in a little bit. And we've got JD sort of co-hosting with me this week. How we doing, mate? Right?
Good, mate. Good, mate.
Good.
What's up, son?
Say again, bro.
No, man. Yeah, just did a little bit of a hate watch myself, man. You know.
He's a scumbag, this one, man. A scumbag. Hate watchers haven't been going too well this season, have they, for Arsenal? You've had 3 games where you could get happy all season. That's mad.
Yeah. So just to explain, myself and Jay are going to sort of take the reins this week because Buckstar's doing a bit of a watch along for his beloved Arsenal.
Gotta do it, man. Gotta do it. Listen, I gotta tell you, man. I just saw one of the goals of the tournament in the first half from Eberiche Eze, man. What a goal! I know you saw that, JD. What a goal! If you haven't seen it, you're missing out, man.
I was watching the Chelsea. I was actually watching the Chelsea game, and I just flicked over. I mean, you know. I mean, I've seen the goal. I mean, it's nothing special. It's just
Shut up! Nothing special. They've been raving about it. He's chatting rubbish, man.
It's just a strike on return. I mean, like we've all scored goals like that playing football ourselves. I mean, it's nothing.
Man, I've never seen you score anything remotely close to
that. I'm getting conflicting reports here, so I'm just going to jump to you quickly, Buckstar. Just give us a quick score update, and can you just tell us a bit about that goal? Because I haven't seen anything like that.
Yeah. Cool, man. I'll give you an update first. So, Sporting smashed Bodo Glimt 5-0. 5-0, man. Battered them. Absolutely battered them, man. I watched that game earlier. I didn't see the end of the game because I was preoccupied doing something else, but 5-0, man. And you know what? They were worth the 5-0. It could have been more. They had so many chances. So looks like they've knocked them out. And whoever got to play them in the next round, hopefully Arsenal. Oh, they've just shown a replay of the Eze goal. Wow. Hopefully it's the Arsenal. And we haven't got to go to that artificial pitch. I'm so glad. So glad, actually. So, yeah, that they're out and Sporting are through. Chelsea, man, they went 2-0 down very early on in their game. It looks like they're dead in the water, man. Kvaratskhelia and Barcola on 6 and 14 minutes, 2-0 they're losing. Man City, where are we? Man City they're 1-1 with Madrid. But they've had Bernardo Silva sent off. So I don't see how they get back into this game now, man. They're 4-1 down on aggregate. So not looking good for Chelsea and City right now. We may find, listen, it could end up being just Arsenal and Liverpool left because Liverpool, I expect them to go through. I don't think Newcastle will. It could just be 2 English teams left after this round. You never know.
Just do me a favor, sorry, bro. So, I need, tell me a little bit about this Eze goal because,
so the Eze goal, man, the ball's just been played into him. Ooh, Trossard went close there. The ball got played into him. He's got his back to goal. He's controlled it, turned, and just hit it on the half volley into the top corner, man. Banging goal. Don't listen to this guy. He's just hating, man. One of the goals of the tournament so far.
It's a standard run-of-the-mill goal, man. Standard run-of-the-mill. Like, if you're a professional player, you should be able to do that. I mean, he didn't do anything like out of the ordinary.
You'll see it for yourself. You're going to become a YouTube short because after this, I'm going to be showing the goal and showing your comments next to the goal, and we'll see how you look. Whether you come out well or not, we'll see, innit?
Well, I'm not trying to drive any further wedge between you, but the way you described it, was it something like Adebayor's for Tottenham against Arsenal?
Similar to that.
Arsenal against
that. Yeah, I remember the goal.
When the White Hart Lane where it dropped on the edge, he sort of turned and just smashed it on the half volley in the roof of the net.
It was an amazing goal, and the thing is, their keeper's been playing so well. Like he's kicked us out quite a few times already today. And it just always takes something special.
Adebayor's was better.
Why? Because it was against you lot.
It just was. Like, I'm being honest here, innit? I'm being objective. It was better.
I don't know. I would say this one's done against better opposition in a better tournament. So there we go.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll restrict my question and I'll have a look at it myself. Yeah, that's the Champions League update. So do us a favour, mate. Obviously, you got the watch along there with Arsenal. Any changes or anything, just jump in and give us a prompt, and then we'll come across to you.
Will do, man.
Hopefully you'll be in with the conversation because obviously this one is close to your heart. Now, what we want to talk about first is the title race now over, given the weekend's events. What are you saying, Jay?
Unfortunately, pretty much looks like it. You know, I can't see Arsenal dropping the points now. It's just a very, very disappointing season. You know, very disappointing on all fronts.
Yeah, it could have been worse for you though if you didn't get the equaliser at Anfield, given that the others picked up a point each.
Yeah, old pigeon man dragged you out of the dirt, man.
Say what you want, man, but to be honest, I think we need to keep him, man. Like, you know, obviously, like, you know, not as a main striker, but backup. Like, I think we should consider keeping that guy.
It's what he's there for, though, isn't it? But like the one thing I did see when I was looking at the highlights and stuff, I think his celebration was a bit overzealous, given the position and the place of the club at the moment.
Cutting and shoot.
Yeah, well, those Liverpool fans been giving it to him a bit, you know, poor. So I can understand why he, why he celebrated like that.
He always seems to notch against Liverpool. Always.
Fair play, you know, and you know what? Yeah, those scumbag Scousers deserved it. I mean, like they tried to basically like little bro Tottenham, like, you know, resting all these players, like they expect to just roll up and just, you know, 3 points was in the bag before the game was even kicked off. They were taking the mix, so you know what? Yeah, they got what they deserved, and I hope they don't make Champions League.
The thing about Liverpool is they're having a bad season. Obviously, it's a bad defense of the title, isn't it? It's not as bad as it was going, but they haven't really got going like Man United got going. Do you know what I mean? Like, and still every time looking like the goals aren't really coming from anywhere apart from Szoboszlai.
Or Ekitike. And even Ekitike in the past few games hasn't really been great. So you know,
Salah looks like
didn't you triple captain him there? You triple captain Ekitike against his own team. And by the way, have you seen last the fantasy football scores from last week? Yeah, I've extended my lead at the top of the table. It could be that my team wins the Premier League and I win the fantasy league.
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, I feel like, you know what it was? Like when we started that fantasy league at the start, and then there was a bit of focus on it. And I did say it, didn't I? I was like, I haven't done one since it was like the sort of Sun type one where you just pick it, you do a few transfers in January, that's it. There's none of this captaining or this and the other. And I knew for a fact I wouldn't stick with it. Like I wouldn't sort of maintain it. So I've essentially still got the same team squad since the first weekend. And I was doing all right, but I plummeted because I know I had a fair few Palace players in there. I know Adam Wharton got a couple of assists against Spurs, and I did look and think, yeah, that might start bump me up. But I haven't even looked.
The top three are me, JD, and Stitches are top three at the moment. With Flamboyant, I think he's in fourth.
Yeah, well, the last time I looked towards the start of the season, Bizzle was propping everyone up. But I'm assuming he'll be climbing the league a bit because he'll just.
He's having a shocker, mate. He's having a shocker. I think he's either bottom or second bottom.
He's defending champion this league.
He's the reigning champion. That title's it's a bit like Liverpool, isn't it? Where you might as well give the title back now. It's gone. Last season's done, man.
Quite poetic. Do you know what I've got a sneaky feeling? Just when you talk about the title race being done, because I do agree that it is toast now. Do you think Man United might sneak into fucking second? With Man City are just dropping points.
No, I don't think that will happen. Personally, I think that's a bit of a step too far. I think third will be a very good season for United this season, and I don't see them finishing any lower than third.
16th, 15th, or whatever. When Amarim was looking like getting the bullet. Yeah, so obviously, from what I've seen, it was on. It was Saturday tea time, the Arsenal game, and you were kind of labouring with Everton. Everton, from the highlights, from the chances, looked the better side for a while.
They had the better chances.
And then
the better chances, yeah.
quality.
But this is Arsenal, man. This is Arsenal. Say what you want about us, man. You can never count us out in a game. Like, we always seem to find a way. I'm hearing a lot of people moaning about our style of play, but when we had a great style of play under Wenger, all I'd hear from people is, yeah, you play good football, but you don't really win anything. Now we found another way to do it. People are still moaning about it. It's like, shut up, man. We don't care. We're not here to entertain the neutral fan. We're here to win a trophy for Arsenal Football Club. That's how I see it.
That's fair enough, it is. You know what I mean? Like, you think the Arsenal fans would be bothered, but I'm just thinking back, like it's obviously you got like that, like early Wenger days, and then obviously Barcelona. Who else pops into mind really that were sort of dominating, winning things, but still playing absolutely unbelievable football? Mourinho didn't really do Chelsea. Like, it was very systematic. Yeah, I think. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll give Klopp at Liverpool his due. Like they were playing a sort of nice attacking. What's the matter?
No, it's just a little layoff to Eze there didn't quite come off. If it did, he'd have had a shot on target.
Yeah, I saw that, man. Like, he's bleeding, man. Like, you lot are playing some dry, stiff football.
Yes, speak for yourself. It's been good. We've had a lot of shots on target. That shows how much you either you hate or you haven't been watching the game. You know how many chances we've had in this game? How many shots we've had on their goal? Chatting rubbish. So this is the sorry. I got to say something as well. People like you make me sick here, talking about our style of football. When in 2026, nobody scored more open play goals than Arsenal Football Club. Nobody. In fact, across the whole season, only Man City have scored more open play goals than us. So if we're shit and we've got a shit style of football and we rely on set pieces, what does that make everyone else? I'm just saying. I feel like there's a bit of a witch hunt when it comes to Arsenal. I think people can't take it that we're doing so well. And I think it's burning certain people. So they jump on the bandwagon, isn't it? And all the while, we don't care. We just keep going and keep winning.
Do you know what? I think we're in the twilight now with the second consecutive sort of underwhelming Premier League season for me. Like, nobody really...
Depends who you talk about. It depends who you talk to.
Really stood out last season. There's only Arsenal this season have stood out, but obviously I think the criticism, which does seem a little bit sort of like agenda-driven about the quality of the football and whatnot, but it's up to other teams to fucking take advantage of it, isn't it? But no, what I want to talk about just with the Everton game, because what is funny, how history has a habit of repeating itself and whatnot. Cast your minds back to them Wenger days we were talking about when Arsenal were dominating, and Everton brought a 16-year-old off the bench in Rooney, and he goes and scores a worldie, right? And then obviously Saturday gone, Max Dowman, roles reversed, and he got his first Premier League goal, didn't he?
I said this was payback for the Rooney goal, man. Not only his first Premier League goal, it's his cross that set up the opening goal as well. He just came on and made a difference. 15 years old, mate. It's crazy. 16 years old. Sorry, he's only just turned 16 as well. He's not been 16 very long. He hasn't even done his GCSEs yet, man. Imagine that.
Well, that's the thing as well. Like, think about what we were doing at 16, or maybe don't.
Facts,
well.
Man.
Jay, what did you make of it? I know it pains you to talk about it, but you've got to put
man. Let him hate, man. He's gonna come with his usual bullshit hate in it. So let him hate on it, man. It's fine. I don't mind.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like I said, it looks like Arsenal can win the league. Like, you know, hopefully something can, you know, I don't know, some divine intervention or something can happen to balls it up. But at least they're not going to win they're not going to win the Champions League anyway. I mean, on this showing, not good enough. As soon as Bayern getting them in the knockouts,
this is what I'm saying. His usual bullshit, bro. Have we lost in the Champions League this season?
I'm just saying, like, from what I'm seeing, you don't look impressive.
I'm just asking you. That's a question, bro. Don't answer a question with a statement other than answering the question. Have we lost in the Champions League this season?
Yeah, I think it's time.
No, we haven't. I'll answer for you. No, we haven't. Have we played Bayern in the Champions League this season? Yes. And what happened in that game? Where was Harry Kane? Anonymous, bro. Anonymous. I'm telling you, we don't fear no one, and we've got just as much chance of winning it as anyone else in the competition. So you lot can stop your hate, man.
Okay, okay. Now that you've got that off your chest, is it time to move on, Blunt? Or
Well, no, it's not strictly where I asked her. Like, obviously I want to talk about Max Down a bit. I was just watching it because, like, when it happened, I wasn't watching it live, and I'd seen like a lot of hoo-ha at the time, and I'm thinking, oh Christ, what's he done? When I seen it, I thought, all right, okay, like it wasn't, like the greatest. It wasn't Maradona at the World Cup, but like I say, at 16-year-old, you're in a Premiership football match against professional midfielders, defenders, and he just went past them like the weren't there. And what I will say is, just a bit of an add-on, St. Paul Scholes saying he reminds him of Kaka. Might be the next Kaka the way he glides past people.
I don't listen
You
to
know
too much. I don't listen to Tono Biter too much, man.
Oh, here he goes
Guy
again on
chats some
Scholes.
rubbish at times. Yeah, because he chats shit, bro. He chats so much rubbish. This guy, seriously. So I'm not paying no attention. Max Dowman is Max Dowman. That's it. Oh, flipping out. Almost. Ball played in by Gyökeres there, and Hincapié almost got on the end of it there. Yeah, Max Dowman is Max Dowman, man. He needs to not be compared to other people. He's his own man, his own player, and he'll have his own legacy, I'm sure. You know, that's how I see it, man. There's no need to pile too much pressure on him. He's only a young kid, man. You know what I mean? He's not going to... Or come on, Gyökeres. Gyökeres, man. He's so
we knew that was going to. Well, the thing for me is, like, down right. Well, what's quite exciting, I love seeing new talents come through, right? And you see all the time, and like, you just got to enjoy it now for like a couple of years until the inevitable happens, and they get not the ability, but the sort of adventure and the disrespect coached out of them. Because, like you say, when Rooney came in, he's like looking just like bashing into Lily and Thuram, so because they've been running it. Youth team players that like aren't fit to lace the boots. Do you know what I mean? So they're in that frame of mind where they walk on a pitch and they're just like, I'm going to smash you. I'm going to go to smash you. You're not on my level. You're not on my level. You see it so many times, and then
I love that though. I love that, man. I hate
it.
I don't like it when all that's coached out of people, man. Like, you want people to play with that freedom and not have, no fear, and having that freedom to express yourself. And I feel because it's so systematic, the football now, we've lost a lot of the flair out of the game, man. So I hope that that isn't something that is coached out of Max Dowman.
Do you know? I said it up, like I say, Rooney. Like obviously, like from what I've seen, like Stewie Downing when he came through, like obviously
yes,
just
come on, Declan Rice, 2-0, on to the next round. I don't see any way back for Leverkusen now. Come on, son, come on. So I'm talking about. That's why JD looks so miserable right now, man. I'm on the Arsenal.
I'm just going to ask you.
Chelsea have gone 3-0 down, by the way.
Mayu
scored on 62. They're 3-0 down.
Yeah, I'm going back to the Chelsea game, man. This Arsenal game's finished.
Obviously, what we're on about there. Who can you think of over the sort of last couple of decades, like sort of young talents that have come through Spurs and whatnot? And then obviously you've seen like they've come on, they're explosive, and then, like I say, the inevitable happens. They're still sick. They're still good players, but they just become very sort of robotic and fit into systems, and they're not sort of mavericks.
I mean, if you're asking about the best players to come through Spurs academy, that'd be Harry Kane, obviously, isn't it? And what are you saying?
He's Arsenal academy, mate. Get it right, man.
No, he left Arsenal. Was it 9 or something like that? So it doesn't really count anyway.
Okay, man. He started with us, mate.
But anyway, was you asking who can you compare Max Dowman to?
Yeah, so like there's.
Yeah, I've got a perfect example. He's just another Theo Walcott to me. Just another Theo Walcott.
Theo Walcott.
Oh God, this guy is such a hater. Huh? It's a joke.
Aaron Lennon.
Yeah, nah. Remember I said the other week.
No.
You are at the top of that list.
Like I said, not Aaron Lennon, like because Theo Walcott was it? He was a shit Aaron Lennon. So yeah,
he got a hat trick for England. Did Aaron Lennon manage that? I'll wait.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So Dowman, I've not really seen anything. I mean, people are raving about him, but I've not really seen much of him. The goal he scored against Everton wasn't the most difficult. It wasn't like super technical. He's just running at pace. At 16, you should be able to run away from people that age. So yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. Though, like I say, he's 16, but I guess you're going to say that. And the longer we stay,
And what about the goal? What about the first goal that he set up? That ball that he played in. What about that? Was that him running
Didn't see
past
it.
people, or was
Didn't
that
see
him
it.
putting it on the suspense for Hincapie?
I didn't see it.
Yeah, of course you didn't.
I,
Class A, man. Do you know what? I hope you lot get relegated this season. I hope you go down. I hope you get relegated, and in fact, I hope Chelsea relegate you. I don't even like Chelsea, but I hope Chelsea are the team that sends you down. And I want it to be the same day that we're confirmed as champions.
I don't think we're getting relegated, to be honest with you. I thought we might before, but now I'm looking at it. Nah. I hope it's Forest, to be honest with you.
Why?
Mr. Meatball Marinera needs to go down with his team, and I can't stand that guy. So,
do you know what's going to be ironic, Jay? Is obviously one of your least favourite fucking human beings on the face of the planet. It's just who we are, mate. He's gone to Forest there and lost them how many games on the bounce, right? And that might be the fucking difference with you staying up. Absolute agent
Listen, you know, most people, they get confident and they're like, I don't think we're going to get relegated after a good win. Tottenham, have you won a game in 2026? We're like approaching the end of March. Have you won a game in 2026 in the league?
yeah, anyway, yeah. To be honest with you, the job that Ange done at Forest, I'd have to give him a little bit more credit than I did initially. You know, I mean, yeah. Thank you, Agent Ange. You know what? You're a Tottenham legend. You won us a trophy, and all is forgiven, Mr. Postecoglou. All is forgiven.
That's it.
Well,
When you won
said, today is to do what? He was cuffing you, man.
Like I said, all is forgiven. He did well at Forest.
Oh, go on, Eze. Unlucky. Bit greedy. Okay.
Right. Do you know what it is when you two were on? Like, obviously, there's not. I might as well be sat here in a fucking white shirt with the dicky bow just covered in blood in it, with like fucking latex gloves in a box. Right, away. So we're all. I think we're all in agreement that the title's pretty much done now. It was in the balance. So, right, what have we got? Like race for the top four. So what we're talking is second, third, and fourth, aren't we? Really? What do you reckon, Jay?
City, probably Villa and United, pretty much as it is. I reckon.
I think Chelsea are cooked.
Yeah, Chelsea. They're just not consistently good enough. You know, they're just And I'm not worried about going to Stamford Bridge. I actually think we can go there and get all 3 points. You know, when the game comes around, we'll have players back. Like we'll have players back. Like a lot of our injured players will be back, and you know, when those players are fit, Chelsea are very beatable.
Yeah.
So
without trying to
maybe
I just love the confidence that I'm hearing. I don't know where it's coming from or what's causing the confidence. I don't get it. Like, what have you got to be confident about, man? If I was you, I'd stay quiet and hope for the best. That's all you got. That's all you got. Let's be real.
Well, like I said, like if we do go down, which I think is very unlikely, it'll be very disappointing. But you know what?
Unlikely.
Sorry?
Very unlikely or just unlikely?
Very unlikely. Like I said, we've got like our injured players are coming back in now. I'm not overly pleased with this manager, but you know, he's got good enough players to do something. You know, come the end of the season. Like the injuries have been horrendous. Yeah, we'll see, but I don't think we're going down.
Right. Talk to me about that though, because like, particularly under Carrick, our injury list was just ridiculous, and sort of particularly like sort of centre backs, but like right through the like we always had like sort of 5, 6, 7 first teams, and as soon as one was fit, one would go and they play a game and they're gone. Like, do you think it's something at the club, or it's bad luck when teams get consistently have half of the fucking first team squad out on the treatment?
You know what? Like, I don't see how it could be something at the club apart from the training, because people talk about like the medical department. The medical department deal with players after they're injured. They don't cause injuries.
Yeah, well, that's what I meant. So, training regimes, how things are done.
Training regimes. I mean, sometimes And it also depends on the kind of injuries you're getting. Is it muscle injuries? Is it like impact injuries, like contact and that? So it was a lot of
Use it.
muscle injuries, and then there's a lot of things you need to look at. You probably need to look at the pitches you're training on, you know, the workload, you know, like what's being done in training. You know, I
Like
mean,
I looked at this game. You
3
got a
0
few.
3-0. Is that? Please tell me they've allowed that goal. Don't you dare give a free kick for that.
Well,
Nice. It looks like it's a good goal, man. Havertz did some stiff turn on it on the wing. He just looks so terrible on the ball. And oh no, they're going to disallow that for sure. Definitely, that's not going to stand. He's knocked it back over. He's managed to cross it. It's gone to Saka. He's knocked it back in, but that's hit Havertz on the hand. They can't give that really. I think I'll probably rule that out.
So for anyone that didn't know, this is Buckstar's audition for Soccer Saturday for next season. Well, I feel like it's gone quite well over here, like for first time we do it right. I was just going to say, Jay, there though, like I looked at the Tottenham injuries, and you got quite a few like knee ligament things and stuff like that. But this was on a workload. So, like, I'll give you for instance, right? A lot of the time when things go on ship for a team, the sort of like in today's game, the natural thing is get him in, work harder, do the run, blah blah blah, fitness. Like back in the day with Brian Clough, they had a bad result, or they weren't expected to win, or they were nervous. He just sacked training off. Like you heard the story about going into the European Cup semi-final or whatever, second leg. Instead of taking training, just give Pete Taylor money. He said, take them down by the River Trent and get them all fish and chips. Instead of training, they all just sat on the riverbanks, just had fish and chips and had a crack and that, and just like, no training today, save yourself for the game. And just saw like just psychologically.
Yeah, I mean, and I think a lot of that's forgotten in football. That you know that there is, you know, a lot of it is psychological, and you know, like you know, morale boosting, you know, trips, days out, whatever. Like sometimes can work, innit? Like it's not always, you know, getting stuff on a trainer ground, but we've come away from a lot of that, and a lot of it is all about systems and like you know, playing a certain way, and you know, so yeah. So sometimes it's just simple things are needed, man. Like you know, simple morale boosting. But again, with the type of injuries that we're getting, like you said, it's a lot of like knee ligament, you know, ligaments, ankles, and all that. That's not training. That's just bad luck in games, like you know, contacts and collisions and stuff like that. We've had one or two players that have been overworked, like Mohamed Kudus, but it's not many. You know, they're not the injuries that we're getting.
Do you know what it is for me though? Like what my opinion is to understand of it. Like when you start seeing muscle tears and ligament injuries, it's timing. You're a split second late, and that's obviously boils down to fatigue, exhaustion, a lack of confidence. Maybe, do you know what I mean? Like we've all played football. Like you know when you say like a 50-50, whoever doesn't go in 100% is getting hurt. Like. Do you know what I mean? But
and also, like I said, like just touching what you said, like you know, with the confidence, sometimes players are trying a little bit harder, like trying to overcompensate. Sometimes, and you know, you're going to put additional strain on your body and your joints, so that also can be factored in. So to blame the medical department, sometimes I think it's just a lot of times it's just lazy journalists, like you know, who say, "Oh, you know, the medical department needs to be looked at," because they're dealing with players after they're injured, like they're not causing the injuries.
Oh yeah, like I say,
I probably agree with that. You know, when it's like those serious kind of injuries, man, that can't be down to training and medical team and stuff like that. If people are getting reoccurring hamstring injuries and little strains here and there, you can probably say, you know what the hell are they doing in training? What kind of recovery work have they got going on over there? You know what I mean? But yeah, when you got like knee ligament injuries and stuff like that, it is lazy to blame that on medical team, like really.
Right, like I say, you can't play on a medical team, but like it gets to a point where it isn't a coincidence.
Pass the ball, Gyökeres, man. How long are you going to take? Flipping, this guy's so stiff, you know.
Do you know what?
I don't think Gyökeres is ever going to win me over. I don't think he's ever going to win me over.
I've got a lovely passion, like you're still getting like proper fucking like aerated and emotional when you're like, then the tie's done, like 2-0 up, like 3-1.
Bro, do you know what it is? You look at him and he's just. He's not a good footballer. He's just not a good footballer. That's it. He's not. I'm sorry.
He's won me over. What was he taking from Arsenal a week? 250 grand. Well done, mate. Well done.
Yeah, whatever, man. Have you heard what you lot are asking for Van der Ven? Tottenham asking for 100 mil for Van der Ven, a man with a bad attitude and even worse discipline. Good luck with that.
I'll take 80. I'll take 80 for him.
80 million for Van der Ven.
80 is being over the top, man. Like 60 mil for him. 60, and you should be happy with that.
Well, you're not going to get 60 mil a year because like you're looking at the second consecutive season of a minus goal difference. They're not 80 million centre backs.
Not only that, if you're in the championship, you can kiss goodbye to anything like 80.
Yeah, well, I'll be a ransom one.
We're not getting relegated, and you know what? Yeah, talking of the championship, Middlesbrough not looking like getting automatic promotion now, are they? It looks like Ipswich are on the on the ascendance.
Do you know what, bro? Right, like I was straight up, fucking. I think it was Tuesday night. Messed about doing some DIY stuff.
I'm telling you, get him off. Get him off the pitch. He's so stiff, man. Can't even pass the ball. Get off, man. Like, you got Jesus there. Just get Jesus on. Flip it now. He's so bad.
Get him and soccer aid on there. So he can cuss him out. No, bro, so like Tuesday night, I was like doing some DIY, and I thought, oh fuck that, Ipswich are away at Stoke. Fully expecting checking the score. I thought Ipswich will be. So I looked like Stoke 2-0 up. I was like fucking juggling the remote to get it on. As soon as I put it on, just went 1 each, 2-2, 3-2. When I just went, fuck off, turn it off. And then I seen it finish 3 each, and I thought, right, Charlton at home, Wednesday night, and like, well, the goal was just a sucker punch, you know. But we set a championship record of 87 touches in the opposition box without fucking scoring. And it's just been the same old story now for 4 home games in a row. You've got 0-0 with Oxford, 1-1 with Leicester, got beat 1-0 with Charlton, and then I was at the game against Bristol. Bristol didn't even try and get out their half. You've brought George Edmondson on that's barely played a minute of football. He comes on, bad timed header, knocks it out for a corner for no reason, and then literally 96 minutes. I don't know where they got 7 minutes from, but bang, 1 each. And do you know what it is? Like, I literally wish I could just play every single game away from now at the end of the season, because all people are going to do at the Riverside now is pile 11 men behind the ball. But no, it's not looking great. But we've got Millwall and Ipswich to come in the next month. So we'll see how it goes, bro. We'll see how it goes.
Here we go. Set piece again. Ole. We've got a corner. Let's see what's going to happen from here.
Well, just because obviously your attention's been fixed on the game a bit, there's been a bit of action, Buckstar. Like, how are you seeing the race for the? I don't want to say top 4, second, third, and fourth.
I think second will be City. I don't see us losing this title now. I don't see it. So I think
we've agreed that's a wrap.
Yeah, I think so. City second. I think United third. Fourth, I don't know, because you see Villa just playing so badly at the moment. I don't know if they're going to hold on to it. I'm going to go out on a limb here. I'm going to say Liverpool will sneak in that 4th spot.
I hope they don't, man. I hope Liverpool get nothing.
Really?
So do I, but still.
Do you know what it was like Villa? Like they kind of snuck into like second and third, didn't they? Like they would like when they beat Villa Park, and it was like, "Ooh, can they win the title?" And I looked at them and I was like, "They haven't got a centre forward." You got like ex-Borough player Morgan Rogers, like fucking pulling up trees and whatnot, but they were just scoring from like 25, 30 yards every single game, and I just thought that's got to dry up sooner or later, surely. And
who's talking about? Sorry,
Villa. They were just banging well, and they're getting points, and then like you just think that
they've got forwards now though. They've got they've got Ollie Watkins, they've got Tammy Abraham. If I'm Villa, I'm starting Tammy Abraham. I don't know why Ollie Watkins is still starting games. He's not doing enough.
I don't rate Tammy Abraham, man. I just don't rate him. I cannot see that.
He could do a job for a club like Villa, man.
he's all right for a while. He is poor.
Listen, I guarantee if he was in your team, he'd be a top goal scorer this season. Tammy Abraham.
Would you start right? If your two centre forwards were Solanke and Abraham, who would you start?
Solanke.
Solanke.
I don't rate. I mean, I don't especially rate Dominic Solanke, but Tammy Abraham is terrible. He's just not good. So no.
Do you know what we've witnessed now? Though I never thought I'd seen the day where you sort of talk about Pigeon Boy and be like, do you know what? Might keep him, you know. Mate, like,
I
just
never
keep-
thought I'd hear him say that. Yeah,
keep
man.
hanging around like that psycho side chick. It's like, yeah,
No. Listen. Squad player, man. Squad player. Like he can do a job. Like coming off the bench, all that. Like he shouldn't be starting. But he's like, sorry.
How much did he? 50 or 80? How much he cost you?
It's crazy money, man. Everton saw us coming. I'm telling you, man. They saw us coming.
Saying
you
that,
see,
I don't know though. If you look at Everton strikers now, they're not as good as Richarlison, are they?
No, but I'll tell you what I do like is that and Dyer, they call him Skill Man.
Oh, he's good.
He's good.
Yeah.
He is definitely not in an Everton shirt next season. I promise you that.
I don't know. You got to remember with Everton, new stadium. They're trying to rebuild themselves. Remember that Everton for a good period of time were a top 6 club. People forget that. I think they want to get back to that, and if they want to get back to that, they need to be keeping players like him. And it was Moyes who was the manager at that time.
That's what you're supposed to say. If it's madness in it, like when they were sort of challenging top 4, top 5, etc. Like Moyes was there, and it sort of just went, but like they've just drifted into sort of obscurity, nothingness, haven't they? And then he's come back and just go ticking. Certain managers work with certain clubs for me. And
it's the ownership. Everton. It's the ownership, man. It took a long time to recover from their fumbles at the beginning. Yeah, man, definitely. But they're doing the right things at the moment. They're doing well this season. Doing, what I mean? They're doing better than probably people expected.
Well, I had them 5th, didn't I, on the early season predictions.
So, sorry to digress here, man, but listen, Liam Rossigna, if Chelsea continue playing like this, he's not going to last long. I'm telling you, man. This is garbage. What Chelsea is serving up today.
They just get rid of people willing, don't know. I seen the other day when he said, "I've just secured the best player in his position in the world." As Reece James signed a new contract. Is that what he was on about?
Yeah.
Literally, like 12 hours.
Do you know what though? Yeah, he does come string things like when he was talking about why is the referee standing in the middle of our huddle? Why is your huddle in the middle of the center circle? Like, why is it there? And he's like, I'm gonna have a word because what are they doing there and blah blah blah. Man, shut the hell up, man. Worry more about it.
When I seen the clip of that, like I thought it was AI. I thought it was some mad mock-up, and I thought it was wasting the time doing this. And I seen it was legit, and I just thought, like, why is the ref not just instantly interrupting that and going, "But move out the way, I'm going." Like,
it's just a weird thing to do, like that. Chelsea and that manager, just like people talk about us being cringe for whatever reason. Chelsea are the most cringe team, especially under that manager in the league, bro. He comes out with a madness, man, talking about aging men and all this stuff. Come on now.
I'm a man and I'm aging. So I'm a man ager. Yeah, fair enough. Right, how long we got left in that game, bro?
Right. There's a little bit of time, but we can do the Stadium IQ if you want.
Yeah, because I want to pass across because obviously I don't know whether I should be proud of it or not, but I'm a bit of a fucking Bamba Gascoigne out of the Dongas family, Anna, and you've prepared something new. So we'll see if Jake can redeem it.
We're going to do Don't Gas the Stadium IQ. Don't gas the Stadium IQ. Let's see who can. First, what I'm going to do, just the format. I'm going to go to you first, JD. You're going to have a guess. You don't get it, it will go to Blunt, and we'll continue like that. Yeah.
So let me just get it straight. You just have to look at the stadium and guess what the team.
What I want is I want the name of the stadium, the actual name of the stadium, and for a bonus point, the team that plays there, which should be easy enough. There might be somewhere you can only get the team who plays there, in which case you'll get 1 point. But yeah, I'll keep score and see how we get on.
So we could steal. Okay. It's 2 points per question, and we could steal 1.
Yeah. Right. First one then. Nice and easy one to start with. Whose stadium and who plays there?
Barcelona. Nou Camp Barcelona, isn't it?
Yep. 2 points, JD. All right, I'll go to Blunt first this time, and then I'll go to you if he doesn't get it, JD. Yeah, so that one was right.
So,
It's Barcelona,
sorry.
Camp Nou.
Yeah, Camp Nou. I was going to say it's Camp Nou, not Nou Camp. But anyways, yeah, fair enough. I'll take it.
All right, next one. Blunt.
Easy.
It's got to be Arsenal, isn't it? The Emirates.
What are you securing as your final answer?
Arsenal Emirates, isn't it? No,
it is not Arsenal, and it is not the Emirates.
No, it's not.
JD, who is it?
I know it.
Old Trafford, Man United.
It's not Old Trafford, and it's not.
Old Trafford. I thought that straight away, but they're standing at the side too low.
I will give you. I'll give another guess to whoever shouts out first, and then if you don't get it, I'll tell you who it is.
Let me have a look at this.
Come on, you know this. Just want to see the concentration on your faces, man.
Do you know what? It's got a look at Wembley.
Look, Wembley. Is that Wembley?
It is not Wembley. No. Right, that's your guess, and I'm gonna actually show who it is now. It's the Johan Cruyff Arena, Ajax.
Oh.
Okay.
Never mind. Right, JD, I'll go to you first for this one. No one gets any points for that one. Whose stadium and who plays there?
I'm looking at the colours.
I think I know this.
I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess Marseille.
It's not Marseille. Blunt.
I'm going to make myself look like a twat here, and as I said, I think I know this. Is it Napoli?
It's not Napoli, right?
Oh,
I'll give you a clue, and then first one to shout out. I want the name of the stadium and the team who played there. You get a point for each. It's not a club team.
Can I go?
Yep.
Millennium Stadium, Cardiff.
No.
Oh no, that is a club team, isn't it?
Close on there, isn't it? I'm going to look
shout out
like
who you thinking.
Let's say the Maracanã, Brazil.
It is the Maracanã, Brazil.
Oh,
2 points for Blunt there. Good shout, man. Good shout. I didn't know if anyone was going to get that one, seeing as it's an international stadium. Okay, next one. Whose stadium is that?
is this me now? It's my guess, isn't it?
Yes, I'm going to. Hang on. Yeah, Blunt. Whose stadium?
I'm going to go with. Oh shit! I said something then, and I noticed the fucking Tifo thing. You might be throwing red herrings, now, mightn't you? With what game was there?
Well, you can see what match is going on there quite clearly.
Well, I can't see the match. I can see a German flag.
If you look in the crowd, you can see who they're playing.
Oh shit! Yeah, Denmark, Germany.
Why give as much clues as possible, man? Cheating,
man. He ain't gonna get it. I guarantee. I don't think any of you are getting this. This is probably one of the hardest ones.
Shit. I don't know then. Might have been from late Euros. I don't know. It looked like Anfield when it first popped up.
Do you want to have a guess at least? Just have a guess. Have a guess, and then I'll hand over to JD.
I'll guess the team Copenhagen.
No, it's not Copenhagen. JD, whose stadium is it?
I was gonna guess Brøndby.
That's actually a good shout, but no, it's not. I'll show you who it is. No points for this one. It's the Westfalen Stadium, Borussia Dortmund. Look at the stadium. You see the yellow around there and that. Germany played there against Denmark.
I'll tell you what. I beg you to tell me why there's loads of fucking Denmark fans in there. Germany don't play the fucking international games at the Dortmund Stadium.
That would have been a World Cup
game.
That would have been a World Cup game. Don't forget the World Cup was in Germany. Or was it the Euros?
Fair enough.
It was the Euros, wasn't it? Yeah. Anyways, moving on. Easy one, this one. JD, whose stadium? And what's the name
Villa
of the
Park.
stadium?
Aston Villa, Villa Park.
Aston Villa, Villa Park. 2 points. Okay.
Man, better be the Riverside after that.
All right, next one. Blunt, whose stadium's that?
Oh,
And who plays there?
that looks a lot like the San Siro. Do I get 2 points for saying Inter Milan and AC Milan?
No, you get 1
No,
point.
it's not the San Siro.
It is.
Are you locking in your answer?
Yeah, it is the San Siro.
So you're locking in your answer, yeah?
Are you gonna share me because I didn't say that Giuseppe Miazza? Like, I'll give you both. Like,
No,
how many points do you?
I'll accept the San Siro. Inter and AC, you get 2 points.
You have to accept the San Siro because that's what you. But JD's right though. It's the original name.
Next one, JD.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so
Corner here, by the way.
I've got an outrageous show for this, and if it's right, I'll be well proud of myself.
Gabriel. I'm going to press you for an answer, JD. Have a guess if you don't know. Have a guess.
I'll have a guess. Benfica Stadium of Light gone.
Nope, it's not. JD Blunt, sorry. Do you want to have a guess?
Right. Yeah, that was my fucking first thing. I thought Stadio Deluge, like Benfica Stadium, like, and then I changed my mind because it looks quite new. Is it Atletico Madrid?
It's not Atletico Madrid. I will show you whose stadium this is. It's the Emirates. Arsenal. No points.
I don't know. Do you know what threw me off? Like, all like that realistic ground, it looks very nice.
0 point. Okay, Blunt. Whose stadium is this?
Oh, he's just said it's fucking Stadium Alone, isn't it? Stadio Deluge.
I was about to say I'm not going to accept Stadium of Light. That's Sunderland's ground. It is Stadio Deluge Benfica. 2 points, Blunt.
You know what? Give it away. The sponsor.
We've got 2 more to go. And the scores so far are 4 for JD and 6 for Blunt. So it's very close.
Shenanigans.
Because he guessed, I'll tell you exactly because I've got it written down here. So he guessed the Maracanã, that's 2 points. And he guessed
San Siro and that one. All right, come on.
San Siro, and then he guessed Stadio Deluge.
All right, it's gone.
Okay, who am I going to first? JD for this one.
Etihad Stadium, Manchester, Man City.
No, man. What a waste.
Is that
Blunt,
the Tottenham
Stadium? It's
not
the toilet bowl. No,
it's not toilet stadium. I would know that.
I'm going to give you both one more shout out guess. Whose stadium is that?
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
can I go?
Go for it.
No, it's Everton. Hill Dickinson.
It's not the Hill Dickinson. No.
Oh,
One Blunt shout it out, and then I'm moving on. Who?
Is it Real Madrid?
Stadium name?
Bernabeu.
Revamped it, haven't they?
It is the Bernabeu. Real Madrid.
Well, I get a point because I said Bernabeu.
What?
It was his guess, man, not yours.
Doesn't matter.
All right, last one.
He's just stealing points now.
Whose stadium's that? Nice stadium, this one. At least make it respectable and get this one, JD. Bloody hell.
Well, it looks like Tottenham Stadium, but it's not, though.
It's not. No. I will say this, though. Arsenal through to the next round. Get in there. Get in there.
Who have you got then?
I'm gonna guess that that's like Derby's new stadium. Is it Derby's new stadium.
No. Do you know why?
And the
Right?
nail
Because,
in the coffin for Man City, by the way. Vinicius Jr. scoring on 90 plus 1 minutes, 2-1 to Real Madrid. Bye City. Bye City. What a shame.
No, well, it wouldn't be Derby County Pride Park. 'Cause that's a carbon copy of the Riverside. I was going to comment there if you've ever been to Wigan's ground, like that
It's
is
not
a very
Wigan. That's
no,
a
I'm just saying if
disrespect.
you've ever been, has a very
That's a disrespect to whose
you've ever
ground
been
this
there,
actually
very
is.
similar fucking setup.
I'll give you both a clue, and then you can shout out your answer.
I'm going to go with Valencia.
Dele Alpi, Juventus. Stadio Dele Alpi is the Juventus's.
It's not. No, I'm not gonna give any points because you're not gonna get it. It is. You said it earlier. The Velodrome, Marseille. 0-1.
Why on the
For both of you for that one. So yeah, Blunt finishes on 8 points and JD on 4 points. JD, you're gonna have to win one of these someday.
Right, I'll tell you what I'll do next week. Do just a Tottenham quiz.
If you beat him on that would be a disgrace.
5 questions.
I'll do a Tottenham / Middlesbrough quiz then. Premier League era. We'll see who gets that.
I don't fancy him, you know.
So final scores then: Champions League, Arsenal 2, Leverkusen 0. Arsenal through to the next round. Chelsea 0, PSG 3. Chelsea go crashing out 8-2 on aggregate. Could be the worst score for an English club going out of this tournament. And where we Man City 1, Real Madrid 2. Vinny Jr. making sure that game's still going on, by the way. That's on 90 plus 4 minutes. So that game's actually still underway.
Yeah, that's on Amazon Prime, so I'm not going to waste my time.
It's on Prime. Other channels are available.
Platforms. Beat some high numbers on there against the English teams. That's a bit like.
Listen, JD, man, you might not have the worst result out of all the English sides because Chelsea got battered, bro. 5-2 first leg and 3-0 second leg. 8-2 is a disgrace.
I mean,
I don't care if it's for PSG.
From what I saw in the first game against Atletico, I think we win, but I don't think we go through. But I think we win the game tomorrow, maybe 2-1. But I don't think we go through.
Bring back away goals. That's what I say. Bring back away goals.
I think they should as well.
I understand it. Way more interesting. It's an advantage having fans in your stadium. You know, like it's bring back away goals.
I like away goals. You get surprises and stuff like that, man. It's just way more interesting. But anyway, man, Blunt, thanks for taking the reins. JD, thanks for taking the reins today, man. While I was doing my watch along, we'll post clips, I suppose, after the pod. Be back on Thursday with the Don't Gas podcast, where we'll be more football talk. We'll be talking about a lot about the games. Obviously, there'll be games tomorrow. And also about the Carabao Cup final this Sunday as well. Arsenal v Man City. We'll do predictions on the day.
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
Listen, we'll see how that goes, man. We'll Don't Gas the Badge next week. We'll be talking about who won it. So we'll see you back then as well. So thanks, Blunt. Thanks, JD. I've been Buckstar. We'll see you on Thursday. Peace out, man.